Sweet. Oil pressure is good. Oh, I concur. Oh. Okay. We good?
We're good, bud. Do your thing.
Yeah, hopefully. I was just like, come on, wins, come on, wins, come on, wins.
Yeah, yeah. The rest of the week looks like it's pretty jacked.
Yeah.
So, what model is this one here?
It's a 360.
Oh, nice.
I've had them forever, and
I've got one just like that I take in mine actually.
Really?
Yeah. So with the VGs, with my tail dragger, my airspeed will go to 0 when I stall it, and so I'm trying to figure out with the VGs and everything else how slow I can get that thing, like when I'm coming in for landings and stuff. And so I hang it so I can, I can pay attention to the outside, and then the GoPro is looking at the, my airspeed indicator and everything else.
Come on. Oh, huh. Yeah, I've had these forever, and I was just like, you know what? I should put it to use.
That's cool. Yeah, sync them up, and then yeah, that's really cool.
And we were good on fuel, and then I put the oil in last night, so we had like 14 gallons, I think, or 13. Stop, I don't have any left brake. There we go.
Got her pumped up, huh?
Yeah. Ooh, it's hot in here.
Yeah. I'll keep this open for a little bit if you don't mind.
You're good. Okay.
For just a little bit.
21 Celsius. 2.01 Celsius. Altimeter 299.1. Remarks. Density altitude 2,500. Thunderstorm information not available. Concordia, Blosser Municipal Airport. Automated weather observation 2000 Zulu. Wind 360 at 08.
360 right down the runway.
That works well.
So we are going to be taking off on 36. Good?
Yes.
That's smoke? That is smoke.
It looks like it, yeah.
How was your day?
Not too bad. I've got a couple little pesky projects I'm working on. I just want to get them done and out of my hair.
I was wondering why it was a little loud. Because I had my mic wasn't on. There we go. What were you saying?
I've just got a couple little pesky projects I'm trying to get done, so.
So what do you guys have to do out of the office?
I'm just helping another guy finish up a little project, but a lot of my day is honestly dealing with insurance and kind of managing the invoicing and receivables and all that stuff, policy in the company, and that's pretty much my day anymore.
Huh. So it's a lot of computer work?
Yeah, that's pretty much 95% of my day right there.
Parking brake is set, not that it will do anything. Okay, cabin doors and windows are locked.
I'll shut my window when we get out on the runway.
Okay, flight controls. That one is up, that one is down. That one is up. Free and correct. Flight instruments are set. We've got good oil pressure. Fuel gauges are at half. We have the density set. Looks good. Mixture going to be a full rich. Elevator trim is a little high, right?
That looks about right.
I forgot my pen. Rudder trim, set throttle.
Switchies on here.
Throttle up to 1700. Okay, magnetos. Drop of 100. Drop of 100. Drop. This pedal is like locked. I think that's what the parking brake is doing.
Oh, gotcha. Yep.
Okay. Magnetos, carb height, engine instrument, suction gauge check, avionics, power switches on, radios are on and set. Autopilot, nope. Air conditioning window. Beacon is on. Nav lights, strobes, everything else is off. And brakes are coming off. I am gonna go grab a drink.
Alright, any questions as we get going here, bud?
Pattern.
Yep.
And then, as we come down, I've got my flare for the most part. I need to keep my feet and hands in control of the airplane as I'm coming down, not just neutral everything.
Yep. Just you got to keep them going. Just don't stop.
Okay.
You've done it a couple times where you're continuing all the way down, but I basically, until you stop on that runway, everything's got to be still going. Okay.
Okay.
Just concentrate on that. Your takeoffs are awesome. Your pattern is awesome. Your approach is awesome. Last week you did great on the pretty much the round out for the I'd say 80-85% of the time you were doing just wonderful. Just don't give up on it.
Okay.
Concentrate on that today, and again, always fight for that center line on all phases of final. And as we're landing in the flare, it's go back to our slow flight. I mean, that's what we're doing as we're coming in, everything's getting where it's at, but just fight for that center line, and the nose and the tail are parallel with the runway, with the center line.
Yeah, I think if I keep my feet and hands in it, it'll help. I think it'll make everything else come together.
Absolutely. I mean, you're doing bits and pieces of it, but it just all got to come together. I mean, you're doing excellent.
Getting there.
Yep, absolutely.
Concordia traffic, Skyhawk 12751, entering runway 36, Concordia traffic. Final is clear. Both ways look clear. Make sure it's actually on.
Yep.
And it looks almost, was right down the runway.
Yeah, it's a little bit variable, it looks like. We'll just account for that a little bit when we get going here with a little bit of aileron to the end of the wind.
Pump up my left brake a little. Still not much, but a tad bit turned. Okay, our trim is set for takeoff. Fuel tanks are on both. Primer is locked. Carb heat is in. Mixture is set full rich. And flaps are up. We are good to go.
All right.
Okay, now we have a little bit more. Feet on the floor and get straight here. Airspeed is alive.
Notice that we don't have the performance that we did the other morning.
I know, I was like, man, taking a little bit.
Yep. So So what's that? What would that be a function of, or functions of?
The density, altitude?
Yep. So what goes into play with that?
If it's colder, isn't there more molecules in the air?
Yes. So basically, in general terms, that's exactly right. So the hotter it is, and the more humid it is, the performance goes down. The plane thinks we're at a higher altitude.
But it's kind of weird because, like in Buena Vista, it would have taken forever to climb because you're at such higher altitude.
Yeah, definitely.
Even though it's way colder.
Yes. Those will somewhat, I mean, to a certain degree, cancel it out, or cancel each other out. Now, I'm not saying all the way, but to a little bit. But you're exactly right.
So what if you were hot at high altitude?
It gets even worse.
Really?
Yes. There are, I would be willing to bet in the mountains on a hot day with the right conditions that there'd probably be days you wouldn't want to fly a single engine like this for the fact that it could be your service ceiling. Let's say it's 15,000 feet. If you were at a mile high, well, maybe not at a mile high. I retract that. It probably is not going to be that bad, but it would be. I would definitely want to be doing my takeoff distance calculations.
Really?
Yeah.
Traffic 4964 Golf.
At that point, you would almost, your limiting factor would be the runway length, would be my guess.
Left base for 36 40 traffic.
We'll be transitioning east to west at 4,500 McPherson. Just on the north side of the airspace. McPherson.
I need just about 100 RPM here. There you go. That one really descended for some reason.
Yeah, and we are slow. Next, notch of flaps 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4. Ugh. Final is clear. Concordia traffic, Skyhawk 12751, left final for 36, Concordia traffic. We are really low. Florida.
At power. There you go. Trim for that 70 and get your sight picture, your aiming point right where you need it in your windscreen, and just follow it down with your power. Did it feel funny?
Yeah, a little bit.
Ideas why?
Carb heat and, oh, because we don't have our last notch of flap.
Yep, keep going down, you're alright. Back. Back.
Ooh.
My controls.
We had a lot of power in.
Yep.
Is that why?
Yep. Your power wasn't out.
Got brake?
I do now. Keep pumping them. Your controls.
That was a big bounce.
Yep, it happens. And so a lot of if there's a small bounce, and you'll get used to this too.
Runway is made, carb heat is in.
Back. There you go. Not too much. Back.
Man. Ugh, I wish. Ugh. Darn it.
We're this close, man. You're good. You're good.
Concordia traffic, kayak 12751, back taxiing runway 36, Concordia traffic.
That wins a little bit.
Yeah, coming over the trees, it gets a little goofy, doesn't it?
I don't. That turn to final today is tough because my airspeed wants to go.
About 1 mile west, 5,500. We're going to spiral to runway 35.
Another?
We'll break it off at 3,000 MSL.
I think they were, the first time they called, they were like 7,000 feet, and they lost like 3,500 feet, so.
Runway is made, carpet is in.
Power out. Power out. Back. Right there. Now, don't let it land.
Diesel.
Gotta keep the back pressure coming.
A lot. Let's do one more.
Okay.
I think I'm a little tired.
It could be, and that is a real thing.
I want to get this down though, and I don't know when we'll get to fly again.
We'll do 2 more. I'm gonna fly one. I want you to just follow me on the controls on that final, okay?
Okay.
And then
Concordia traffic, Skyhawk 12751, left final 436, Concordia traffic.
We are way high.
Hastings traffic, Musketeer 2312 Zulu is about 2 miles to the northeast of the field, going to be transitioning to the west at 4,500 Hastings.
We are really high. Wasn't terrible.
nope, just that was you. I just helped on the bounce a little bit.
We were really high.
Yep. Had just a little too much RPM as we started on our downwind.